going on? It's the Lego guy here with a remake comparison of the Republic Gunship. Now, one of my first, 20 videos or so, I did make one of these. But recently, I did get the 2002 Republic Gunship on the left. So I thought I'd just do this again. And like I did with my older remake comparisons, I'm not going to take into account price or minifigures. So, with that said, I would like to first and foremost look at the main difference, the bubble turrets. Alright, so I want to take a look at the bubble turrets. Now, as you can see, the printing on this one is more accurate, and in my opinion, better than this kind of printing right here. Now, as far as the Clone Wars goes, I'm not sure if it was different in the Clone Wars, because these two are Episode 2, and that is Clone Wars, the TV show. So, the newer 2013 version is more accurate as far as the bubble turrets go. And with the 2002 Gunship, there's nothing under there. You can't, put any minifigs, but they did upgrade that with these versions. The two newer versions, and the cockpits as well. Now on the first two, they use these cockpits. I like these cockpits much better because they come off easier. These ones, aren't even hinged. They just come off. And then this one, sometimes they come off like that. The hinges won't even move. So I definitely like these much better, and I just think they look better. Next up, the this area. This area has a handle which I really like, so you can pick it up fairly easily. And these two, obviously, you can't. But with these two, you have one of these pieces that you open up, and this one there's supposed to be some reconnaissance droids or something, but I don't have those. And over here, there's that engine detailing, which I do like. On the newer versions, they made some changes on the missiles. They have pretty much the same. On this one, they have this thing that comes up. So there's that. Next up, a big, huge difference are the cannons. Now this one, they're vintage, I guess. You can't take nostalgia. I'm trying to keep the nostalgia away. But, these cannons aren't as good. They just don't look realistic. Oh my god, did that just fall off? Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, so a huge difference. The cannons more accurate with this type rather than that. A big shell could actually come out of these. This not so much. Next up, the turrets. Personally, I like these turrets the best because they're more sturdy and they have just as much movement as this, but yeah. These I don't like as much because, again, not as much mobility, just a little bit. And again, they don't really look very good. Alright, next up are the wings. Now you can see that these wings stoop a lot lower than the other ones. The 28 and 2013 versions are pretty much the same. Honestly, I think I like this sticker the best, better than these two. And but what I do like about this is these two gunships, they're connected by these hinge pieces, whereas this one is not. It's a little bit more complicated and it doesn't move, and I really like that. Next up, just the overall look of it. Actually, no, I'll save that for last. I'm gonna compare the doors now. They're all pretty good, but again, Clone Wars version slightly different. Similar design. That one has black lines. These have clear lines, which they're both okay. And they all have some storage compartments on the side, right there as well as there. And so, what I don't like about this one is you look in the back, there's lots of colored pieces that you can see. Like the green and the blue. I don't mind the red so much. I just, it just doesn't look as good. And yeah, they've all got pretty similar interiors. There's that. But what I do like about this one is it's just flat. You can fit more men into there. And so there is that. Now, play functions. One of the very important things. I like this the best because you can lift it up, even though it sometimes comes off. And, you know, you can do that. And then you got some gadgets or tools and stuff in here. And I think that's pretty cool. And you've also got, you know, a gun rack over there. On this gunship, we can open up these side panels, unlike the other one. Oh wait, and there's a command center in there, which I don't have, which I think is a nice little add-on. But my favorite part is the back to tank. That is fairly cool. Kind of like the hot echo base. And you can just close that back up. Over here, we can open up the side panel as well, and you just get the missiles, which I don't think is quite as cool. So as far as playability goes, I would have to say this one, and then that one, and then that one. In the back, there are these things you can open up, and I just stored the broken droid in there. Pretty sure it's on all three of them. There's a good amount of storage in there, but it just doesn't look as good. And back here, really nice printing. One thing I like about the older sets, there isn't really much storage back there at all. And one thing I forgot to mention earlier, the guns on the backs, the first two, the 2002 and 2008 version, they just took the same guns on the front and threw it back here. But this one they did a little different with a ball joint, and I think it looks a bit better and is more accurate. And there's the back of all of the turrets. Lastly, we're just going to take out the overall look at the sets. And a problem I have with the first two versions, the 2002 and 2008 version, is that there's lots of gray. Like there's gray all around here. You can see tons and tons of gray pieces, and I don't really like that much. Same here, lots of gray. And the 2013 one just looks a lot more sleek. You know, not a whole lot of gray pieces just on the side added for detail. It just looks smooth and sleek and a lot better. So for playability, it isn't going to get you as far as maybe the other two, but for display and just something that looks cool and looks great, you're definitely going to go with the 2013 version. It's a lot more sturdy. Like the drop tests that have been done, like these two exploded, this one didn't. You know, I moved, this one got completely mangled, this one stayed intact for the most part. So yeah, it just looks better and is more sturdy, and for me that wins it. If you're looking for something to play with, I'd probably go with this version right here. Fix that light. And so if you're looking to buy a gunship, I'd prioritize that first, and I'm pretty sure it's still in stores. Then this one, I just kind of like older sets. It's got some nice smaller features that maybe I didn't mention, as well as some that is printed right there, that Republic symbol. This one, you know, it's a good set, but you know, it's not as good as the others two. So those are my thoughts on the Republic Gunships 2002, 2008, and 2013. Please leave your comments and opinion of what you think about the sets. I'm sure most people like the 2013 version the best, but of the 2002 and 2008 version, which is better? Please leave your comments. I will respond to them, and have a great day.